pendejo. If you're gonna insult me, I want you to know something first. I'm not impressed with you. You say you're a Panther.
I was. Now I'm Washington.
Washington, he was the founding father of your country, no? Well, I think that you would not even be able to find my country on a map. It is so oscuro from the shadows of your great big nation that it can only be found if you try to listen to the voices of the people that speak between the pauses of gunfire and the politicos of your country telling us lies about how they try to save us from ourselves. And even if you found my country on a map, you would not see people like me, or like mi padre, or mi hermanos, or muchos de mis primos, because we're hiding in el altiplano, in the jungle, under the ground, in el cielo with the señores.
Or in my country.
I'm not hiding. I do not hide. I'm looking.
For what exactly?
I'm looking for the house that was bought with the money that was made from the crops that my family cultivated for the one who does not even know the difference between a banana and a plantain on land who made the grave mistake of saying we did not own because we were always taught that no one would try to steal the deed away from Madre Tierra herself.
Tell me about it, princess. Days never finish. Ugh. Masses got me working. I know all about that slide. You're fierce, you know that? You and I, we should join forces. I could use some of your kind of energy around me. I get so complacent sometimes, so tired out. But I'm not hiding either, my sweet beauty. I'm looking too. You want to know what I'm looking for?
Try me, papi.
Well, at the moment, I'm trying to get enough money to pay some white collegiate hippie dude to give African dance lessons to Hope. Hope, my daughter. What do you think about that?
Pretty ironic, hombre. I think you have your priorities a little bit messed up.
I just get so tired of all those people in the Safeway checkout lines suspecting me. I guarantee you, she doesn't know how it feels to be a person of color who's poor.
Sometimes rich people are miserable too.
Yeah, but at least they can drown their sorrows in expensive Bloody Marys on first-class international flights.
Estoy de acuerdo.
Did you know that I have a master's degree? And I can't get a job teaching kindergarten because I have a criminal record for my involvement with the Panthers over 25 years ago. My great-great-grandparents were kidnapped and brought here as slaves. They were made slaves for generations. 130 years ago, they were emancipated. And I spent all this time pursuing an education. I still can't vote. Listen, baby, I'm sorry to complain so much. It's just that I'm tired of being stopped by cops and followed in stores or talked down to because I look poor. Well, all right, I'll admit it. I was riding my bike on the wrong side of the road that day when that cop stopped me. But that's only because I'm afraid of some racist redneck running me down from behind. Especially on those winding back roads. You never know it's gonna try and pull a hit and run. No, I was figuring that I'd face into traffic, and that way I'd have a chance to see an old Jeb coming. Sometimes the racism just slaps me in the face. Like this one time, when I was giving one of my diversity training sessions up in Oregon, because they have so few educated people of color up there that they have to invite a guest speaker to fly in from 800 miles away. And, well, anyway.
That looked like...
Yeah, even George W. has to work nights these days. Hearing about the big tippers over here. So anyway, I arrived at the hotel. I'm supposed to check myself into the DoubleTree in Salem, right? The guy at the university told me just walk right in and give them your name. They'll have a reservation for me. They'll have everything taken care of, and then the university will take care of the bill. Well, I'm tired having been on the road all day, and I'm just looking forward to relaxing in a nice, clean bed. And I walk up to the guy at the concierge desk, and hey, lo and behold, they don't have a reservation for me. There's no record of my name, no record of payment. So the guy behind the desk is treating me like shit. He wants cash in advance, or otherwise they're not going to let me stay there. Well, I didn't think to bring cash in advance because the university said they were going to take care of my room and board. That guy behind the desk treated me like I was dirt, like I didn't belong there, when really it was the people at the university who made the wrong reservation. So I asked the guy. I asked him if there was something he could do to perhaps help me. And he eventually, reluctantly and somewhat bitterly, made the call to the people at the university, and sure enough, it cleared up the problem. It was supposed to be paid for in advance. But by that time, I didn't want to stay in this fancy hotel. No. I'd much rather stay in the cheap motel across the street. They were all apologetic. They offered me a free room. And I said, that would be as though this were a bad restaurant, and you served me bad food, and then after I got sick, you gave me a ticket for a free meal. I don't think so.
You know, people like you.
People like me.
Well, men like you just love to sing a big aria about how hard it was to grow up in this country. And yeah, I know it wasn't easy. But for God's sakes, if you can't get past being a victim, ay, la canción del racismo. ¿Por qué?
Racism happens all the time. Are you denying that?
No, but maybe asking the right questions is more important than trying to come up with the answers. Or recalling bad memories. You know, we need to be asking questions like, how can we build a community? How can we take back our home?
Well, where's my briefcase? How can I review tomorrow's meeting without it? Ah, shit, I've done it this time. At this rate, they're gonna fire me. How am I gonna climb the corporate ladder and advance to CEO if I keep having to leave work early all the time?
Finnerty, it's not early. It's nearly 8 o'clock, and you usually don't come home till past 9. It's not every day that I run out of gas.
I know, dear. I'm sorry. It's just the boss has been putting me under a lot of pressure lately.
I think I know exactly how you feel.
That's a good one. I'm hungry.
So are a lot of people, kid.
Hey, just because you had a tough childhood is no reason to take it.
You don't know what you're talking about. I had an easy childhood compared to most of the followers of Allah. I'm practically a prince. Besides, he can take a joke.
I think maybe she just means that if your parents had hugged you more often, you wouldn't be in this mess.
Seems to me that I'm not the only one who's in a mess.
Hey, at least I make it home every night to tuck him in.
Oh, you think that's something to be proud of? That's you see your boy every night for 5 minutes.
Yes, that's the problem with you capitalist Americans. You're so concerned with the material world, you lose all touch with your families. You lose sight of the spiritual realm. There is more to life than just attaining things.
Oh, look, everybody. All of a sudden, he's casting himself as some sort of holier-than-thou humanitarian.
I always told him that what he really needed was a good publicity machine. You're a feminist, aren't you? How do you know? It takes one to know one. We're a dying breed. I'd prefer not to categorize myself with just a single word. How can a feminist hang out with him? What can you possibly have in common? Well, we both want to change the current power structure. I'll admit his methods are a bit more extreme than mine. But we have similar intentions. But if you're a feminist... A feminist! Feminist. Do you want to know something about me? I'll tell you about feminism. I've survived 5 years in the public library, a botched abortion, 2 clinic bombings, 7 tear gassings, a swabbing of pepper spray to my eyes, 3 night skip beatings, a 45 caliber shot to the kneecap, a failed attempt to unchain me from the condemned campus women's center, house arrest, 734 now meetings, 3 League of Women Voters conferences, a 2-hour lecture by Camille Paglia, and an actual phone conversation with Dr. Laura Schlesinger. And do you know how many times during that fine era of my life I actually had sex? 2. Once, with a bipolar recovering Jehovah's Witness who stopped me but refused to take his medication because it took away his sparkle. And the other time was with my sister's ex-husband. And if I ever have to hear the words empowerment, sisterhood, solidarity, hegemony, her story, hormone replacement therapy,
why, quid pro quo, hostile environment oppressor, or inhale China rain incense, eat a salad with green nose dressing, wear a broomstick skirt, get caught in traffic behind a bumper sticker that reads, back off, I'm a goddess, U.S. out of my uterus, ain't what's framed, are wild women rarely get the blues. Meet another new feminist who's going to recount her first reading of the beauty myth. See a t-shirt with a quote from Patricia Ireland across the sagging, braless breast. Meet another woman who loves menstruation because it makes her feel more alive. In a circle, barefoot to avoid the male power dynamic, or receive yet another ticket to the latest local production of the Vagina I will take my hardcover, special edition, annotated copy of The Second Sex and shove it up a wide, fleshy feminist ass!
Wow! I understand. But working yourself up like that isn't going to help anyone. We need to relax. Remember where we've come from, what we have in common. We need to build a community.
You're right. I do consider myself a feminist. It's just, I think that our identities are so much more complex than that. I mean, don't you think? It was when I stopped labeling myself that my life finally became interesting. I suppose you're still wondering what I'm doing hanging out with him. Terrorist, feminist, male, female, black, gay, white, queer, bisexual. I think all these labels sound horrible. They don't tell you anything about what's really inside of a person.
They do not reveal love and bad of what we really need or want. But still, you need to have an identity, to know where you come from.
You should listen to yourself.
What's that supposed to mean?
Let's just say at least I know where I come from.
What the hell do you know about me, gringa?
Let's just say at least I know when I'm striking a pose. Besides, I like it. Get it?